We're living in a world where the population has already crossed 7 billion, and before it stabilizes, it could be anywhere between 9 to 10 billion. So, on the one hand, we've got rapid population increase. On the other, incomes and wealth are going up, as a result of which the demand for energy, food, and water is going to increase. And therefore, we really need to come to grips with how we're going to ensure the security of supply of energy, water, and food. Because unless we are able to ensure this, clearly human society is going to face some very difficult challenges, which could perhaps lead even to social disruption on a large scale. It is also important to remember that each of these is really an interconnected set of forces. You cannot possibly think in terms of producing food unless there are inputs of water and energy available in adequate measure. At the same time, we cannot think in terms of water being supplied without the inputs of energy. So the point I'd like to make is that each of these three elements of the system which constitutes human security is actually interconnected with the other. And we therefore need to take a holistic view. The reason why we have chosen this theme for the Delhi Sustainable Development Summit in 2014 is simply because you really need to bring the best minds together. You really need to bring the leaders of every section of human endeavor to focus on this absolutely critical challenge. Because if we are talking about sustainable development, then the adequacy and the security of supply of energy, food, and water is going to be crucially important in the years ahead. And we need to devise solutions. We need to come up with policy and strategic initiatives by which we can ensure that the growing population of this planet is able to reach a level of security in respect of supply of each of these three. And that's precisely why we're talking about attaining energy, water, and food security for all. Nobody should be left out, because in a world where we have enormous disparities, there is a critical need for us to ensure that the poorest of the poor, who are deprived of all of these inputs which are essential for secure human existence, are lifted up and are provided with opportunities by which they are able to ensure adequate supply and therefore security in terms of energy, water, and food. And this is what DSDS 2014 is all about. And I'm sure at the end of it, we would be able to spread the message far and wide, quite apart from informing all the distinguished leaders who are going to come here on how we might be able to deal with this challenge. So I'm really looking forward to having the galaxy of outstanding leaders, wonderful intellectuals, and all sections of society represented through their leadership in the summit. And I welcome you all.